People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Now, people, Happy New Year's to everybody. Hope you have a very successful and blessed year. Hope this year finds you in a better position mentally, physically, financially, all type of way. Now, people, you know that is not what we're here for, the cheers. I am here to speak about the news and what has been popping in the news. First thing that is popping in the news, it seems as if a lot of these persons did not want to make it past 2021. However, they were fortunate enough to make it to 2022. However, at about 3 a.m. this morning, in a place called Prairie St. Anne, some people went to some sort of event, saw some people property, meaning a Mark X motor vehicle, one of the more popular motor vehicles even with the scammers in Jamaica. And they decided that, listen, we're going to take this motor vehicle even though it does not belong to us, and we're going to blaze upon the highway, try to make a hasty escape. However, people, they were not so fortunate. So people, I am going to let you take a listen, take a look at the edited version of the video, because you understand that this is YouTube. However, I want to give you an idea of exactly what took place, what transpired. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece. Now, people, like I've always said, a hard ears make for a soft ASS. If you can't hear, you are going to feel. And sometimes when you feel, you're not going to feel anymore. However, the sad thing is about this whole situation is that the driver of that minibus that was just on his way about his merry business, because of the impact of this stolen car that hit into his bus, he also lost his life. So people, based on the pictures that you see, the two people on the side which made impact into the bus, they did not make it. However, the sad thing is that the driver of the minibus also lost his life. Now people, stolen car, Mark X. If you notice, a lot of the things that you see on the road is these drivers that think that they are race car drivers, them press pedal to the metal, and then the next thing, them lose control. Everything get out of control, everything fly off of the highway, everything turn over, people life gone. All because of idleness. Because remember, the curfew time ended 1 o'clock. However, these persons were up to no good, and whenever you're up to no good, it always ends up in no good. So therefore, 3 people, 1 time, 1 innocent person, 2 thieves in the car, point blank and period. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Also, please subscribe to this channel, and when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now people, the next thing that is popping in the news along the theme, hard ears make for a soft ASS. Now people, it was less than 24 hours ago when I saw one of the members of the P0P0 hierarchy. He made a speech and he said, listen, it is illegal for New Year's Day, New Year's night, 12 p.m. to start let off any sorts of con from any sorts of weapon, even if that weapon is legal. Even if you're a legal firepiece holder, even if you're the P0P0. And people, it is even worse if you are a criminal. So therefore, the P0P0, they came out and they made the rules clear. There should not have been any sorts of question. However, people, Like most criminals, they are fully dunce. They don't listen. They have zero regards for rules, laws, and regulation. This young man thought that it was a very bright idea. As soon as the clock struck 12 midnight, and everybody, meaning legal firecracker, people with all sorts of hot tool, them decide say them are gonna bust up the toll in celebration for bringing the New Year's. However, what this young man did not realize is that bringing in the old year and bringing in the new year was also taking out his life. So therefore him run out and a blaze up all sorts of con. However, little did he know, even though he was pre-warned, he was told in advance, it is illegal, don't do it. Maybe this is not the right time. However, ideas run out, peer corner bust up in the ear. However, the Popo was in close proximity, as in bullseye range, and people them basically bullseye him. Now people, there's a picture that is out there. No sir, well, there's a video, but the video does not show the state that he was in after him pick up the tack. Basically, him get it in a melon, and basically it seems as if whenever this thing hit him, he did not know what to do. So therefore he was hopping, he was jumping, he was skipping. He had his foot in his hand and tried to escape. However, he could not outrun the con coming from the legal firepiece, meaning that the Popo. So therefore he end up in a very bad predicament. Now people, if you look at your screen, this is the tool that he was bossing in celebration mode. However, he did not boss it for too long. However, his own cap, his own crown got busted. People, you know exactly what I am speaking about. So people, there you have it. Now the next thing that is popping in the news is an update about a story that I spoke about maybe about 24 hours ago. And it pertains to a member of the municipal Popo that was conned up in Montego Bay. Him and the next person, I think that person is a relative or an uncle of his. Now people, when that news broke, I said that, listen, a lot of these persons that work as municipal Popo and also transport authority, they basically put their life on the line. They are basically beating up themselves because they are dealing with John public, meaning the vendors, meaning higglers, meaning people in the transport sector. However, what they don't realize is that when they act up and they hype up in the presence of the Popo, that they're always around. Whenever the Popo leaves and the Popo goes to their house and leave with that toll, there is no more sorts of backing. So people, I am not justifying the fact that this man and his family member lost their life in a hail of bullets in a red Toyota Wish. I don't know the name of the vehicle. However people, it is said that they were hit several times, mostly in the upper body, in the upper torso, also in the melon. And it is said that these people work the street, these people are sometimes hustling the vendors. So therefore, if you can't pay them, you get a prime spot. If you can't pay, your goods are going to be seized, your vegetable, whatever it is that you're selling. Now people, based on information that I also got, it is said that this man that lost his life, he was notorious for being in all sorts of argument with people. This man was very disrespectful, and people, this is my disclaimer once again. Jamaica is filled with persons that are stubborn. They don't have any sort of rules and laws and regulation for rules and laws. So therefore, the man might have been doing his job. Sometimes these people, they are not very professional. So therefore, sometimes they are hoggish. However, people, it is not justified. It does not give any sort of justification for somebody to take it to the furthest extent. However, there was a video that I got maybe about less than a week ago, and it said that this man and his cumbalers, his co-workers, them hold a vendor in the market in a St. James, and them beat up the man, them broke up the man's foot, and it is said that this might be some sort of retaliation for that. However, it could be amongst other stuff that he has done, because he has a very bad reputation of not communicating properly and disrespecting people. So people, I don't want to blame anybody and say this person have anything to do with it or this is the reason. However, people, like me say, the line is very long for the amount of person it is said that he has disrespected. However, yet again, it is not justification to take away anybody's life. So people, me just say, you have to understand the environment in which you work and know how to apply yourself. Whenever you're in the jungle or amongst serious hyena, serious people that will take you out, you have to be very careful what you say, because people like them say, lose lip, lose life. So therefore, know how or when you are talking to whoever, because people, everybody is not the same. Everybody don't have the same sorts of tolerance. Everybody won't take disrespect differently or the same. Point blank and period. Now the next thing that is popping in the news is that we saw that yesterday was the final send-off for reputed gangster Christopher Dogpaw Linton and people. While that was taking up a whole bunch of the news, the thing that struck or strike most people's eyes is who was in attendance. Obviously, he had his family members, he had his brother, and I think that the Popo took away 3 or 4 brothers, so therefore 1 brother, and then his friends is Kumbalo. There was also a presence of Popo and Soldier to make sure, say, listen, the opposition or nobody got out of line, so therefore people, we would have thought that this was some sort of final send-off for some sort of foreign dignitary. Not to mention the casket. The casket was basically something that cost a whole bunch of money. He basically got a king's exit, so therefore a king's send-off. It was nothing short of spectacular. I am speaking about the chariot in which the casket and everything was in, and also the amount of persons that were in attendance. However, the person that everybody's eyes was on is his actual baby mother and the daughter of Mr. Tavares Finson, reputed or top lawyer in Jamaica, or one of the known lawyers in Jamaica and the former lawyer for Vybz Kartel. Now people, a lot of persons were saying, why would she even attend the final send-off of somebody like this, especially a person with a reputation such as Dogpaw? However people, there's a thing that is called loyalty. There's a thing that is called stand-up. There's a thing that is called people just do whatever they so choose to do. That is the type of person that she is. She is the type of person, she got into a relationship with this man. She sooner realized that he is a gangster. However, they have one thing or a couple of things in common. The fact that she has a child for him. The fact that the father of this child lost his life. Whichever way that he loses his life or lost his life, it does not really matter. The fact that it is the final send-off and this is his BLOOD, people, she was going to be present. Now, one thing that I realize with a whole bunch of Jamaicans, as hypocritical as they are, because they themselves are living some sort of life and they have a whole lot of skeletons in their closet. However, they are always quick to point out everybody else's fault except for theirs. So therefore, like them say, he who does not have any sorts of sin, let him cast the first stone, or something like that. Hope that I am quoting, but you get the point. So people, me just say, the lady, she was his baby mother. She has a child for him. So therefore, the child would want to see his father's final day per Master God earth. So therefore, there was nothing wrong, morally or ethically. The problem that she made is the choice that she made. However, she made that choice a long time ago, and out of that choice, she got a child or a few pitney, and people, she has to still live her life. So therefore, even if this man is doing whatever people say that he is doing, and people, it is factual, she still felt as if she had to pay her final send-off or final respect because of her kids. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.